Hey Bill, let me know if you can hear me, because I've never done this before. Close enough. Scott or Dave. It's Dave Scott, but you know. Hey, Penny Scottrods! I don't know who, are you Penny, or is Penny your wife, or is that just your Saturday name? I'm just giving this a trial, by the way. I don't really have anything to do or say. But hey, I'm here, and you're here. Four brothers, all called Penny? Okay. Is Penny your last name then, yeah? So I'm guessing that your Thanksgiving was actually, what was it, Thursday? So you're eating turkey leftovers by now, if there's any left. Hey Chuck, welcome along. Thanks for joining tonight. The time is currently 9:45, and I just decided stuff it. I'll give it a shot. Hello Kent, how you doing? I am in the Golden Horseshoe. Sounds really, really sophisticated, but it's just that between Toronto and Niagara Falls, Hamilton it is. And Ian, I thought you were going to drop by last week. You're rubbish at this, but thanks for joining tonight. And the truck is going fine, Ian. I'm just waiting for a oil pressure sender. It was supposed to arrive on Thursday, but it's been delayed for obvious reasons. Single overhead cam 13. What sort of name is that? Unless it's an S13, in which case it's pretty cool. Hey Mark McIntosh. That's a very Scottish name. Cheers. Aussie Jazz, how you doing, buddy? All right, mate? Oh, a CB750. Is that like an old CB750 or a new one? Because I didn't think they made new ones. I need to find a bracket for Aussie Jazz. Might even make you one, Jazz. Thanks, Penny. I was kind of surprised. I went out with my wife today for another drive, and you know what it's like. You're watching all the gauges, and you're listening, and you're smelling, and you're feeling, and it's just paranoia. Because, to be honest, I really didn't think I could fix that truck. I surprised myself. So far, I mean, it's running nice so far. Ooh, 74 chopper. Need to post up a link. I'd like to see that if you don't mind. Greensburg, Indiana. Hey Frankie. Well, Ken, I mean, what is Canadian, right? I mean, Canada is like over 50% immigrants, so it's a big mix of everyone. It's a global affair. That I'm trying to lose the accent, but it's stuck with me for the last 50 years. Oh, I probably shouldn't use this on camera. I'll probably get banned. It's not drugs, it's just a vape. I'll just keep drinking the water. I'm on a diet, I'm trying to lose the belly for next summer. Actually, I'm trying to lose the belly so that I can see past it, so that I can work in my car, you know, without having to breathe in all the time. No, Ian, I'm not doing a Canadian accent, because my favourite Canadian accent is actually the Newfie accent, and that's impossible. It's a cross between Scottish, Irish, and Pakistani. I don't know. It's really weird. It's cool, alright? I'm not going to eat them by trying to impersonate it. Nah, I'll do my fog lights tomorrow, I think. That last video was terrible, right? I was so depressed. I wasn't depressed, I was just a bit down. I had to get something up. So I'm just trying to get a bit of encouragement to get stuck in. I really want this thing on the road soon. Ah, Fiero Mike, yes, yes, I'm very happy the truck is done. Partly so that I can actually drive it again, and partly so I don't have to touch it ever again. That was horrible. I don't recommend doing that unless you really, really have to. It was just awkward more than anything else, trying to get in at the back for all those bolts that are... I don't know how they built that, because even with special tools it's really awkward. Yes, it was a pain. So my lovely wife has let me borrow her new laptop. She was just about to play games on it. So I'm not on for long, I'm really just on to test this. So tell me, what's the audio like? Do I have to be close? Can you hear me back here? And is it laggy or is it smooth? I'm out in the garage, obviously. But the router's away at the other side of the house, so let me know if it's jerky or whatever. Give me a second, I'm reading. Yeah, it might as well be my bedroom. Would I have pulled the engine out? Yeah, I think so. To be honest, I just didn't want to do it. I knew I could do it, but I just didn't want to, because I knew it would be cold and technical and expensive, but I had to do it. You know, there's no way. Who can afford a new truck? And we went back and forward, my wife and I, discussing getting a new truck, whether that be a new truck or somebody else's previously loved truck. But you know what, our truck is really good. It's a bit tatty on the inside. I need to freshen it up. But it's a good truck, you know, it's got all the toys, or it's got all the toys from 10 years ago. But to get the equivalent truck now, 60 grand, I can't afford that. To be honest, I like the two-tone. You don't get the two-tone in the modern trucks. Alright, so I don't have to be way up here when I talk, I could be back here, that's fine. Because these HD cameras really show off my pores. Hey, Ian, have you sold your house yet? I was going to go and look at it and see how much you were asking for it, but I thought, you know, I probably missed it by now. So why am I doing a live stream tonight? Because I was on DD Speed Shop's live stream, and Brian does a live stream every Friday, I think it is. And it just seemed to have a good time, so I thought I'll give it a shot and see if it works. And I'm having a good time. Are you having a good time? Oh, well done, Ian. Oh, when do you move? It's not frozen, I'm waiting for Ian's response. Ah, you don't want to tell me, do you? Oh, January 7th. Oh, that's pretty soon. So, if you need a help, you know, with carrying stuff and the use of a truck, I know a guy who's really reliable. You know me, I'm not going to offer, but if you need my help, I'll help you. You're a big strong lad, you don't need my help. Hey Floridian, how you doing down there in the sunshine? To be fair, it was sunny here today, but it's getting a bit cold. Yeah, hit that like please and it'll generate the algorithm of YouTube goodness. I don't know what it does, but everyone always says hit the like button. Smash that like. Bill, did you just send me money? Because I didn't even know that that was a thing. Okay, Bill K just sent me. I really appreciate it. And I don't even know if it comes to me or if you've just paid someone else for that. You know, because that's like super chat. And I thought I had to be like 30,000 subscribers for that nonsense. I really appreciate that, Bill, thank you. Well, I'm blessed. What will I do with all that? Hey, I don't know if you noticed, but all YouTubers are soon going to be having adverts on their pages, whether they're monetized or not, which is why I decided to stay monetized, because it wasn't going to make any difference. All it means was that YouTube was going to get all the ad revenue, so I might as well get a few pennies out of it, right? Need every penny I get to get Bugsy on the road. Thank you. Yes, she did do a great job in the seats, considering that was the first one she's ever done. I think they look great. I've got them a bit dirty now though. Hold on guys, I'm catching up in the chat. Penny, I'm keeping it bare metal for now because I actually can't decide on a colour I'd like. And you know what it's like when you paint a car? Everything's got to be perfect, because if it's like 95% perfect, someone will find that 5% and go, oh, could you not bother doing that bit? So the whole thing has got to be smooth and clean. And as you can see, it's far from smooth and clean. So I quite like the bare metal. Sorry, I'm laughing at Fiero Mike's mother-in-law from Dumbarton. Dumbarton, she would have had a nice view of the Campsies. She'll know what I mean. She will know what I mean by that. Cam, interior. I still haven't decided on what to do behind the seats. The door cards will be similar to the seats. My wife will be doing that. The dash, I think I'm going to paint the dash with just, you know that gunmetal hammered finish you get at Rust-Oleum? I don't know if I've got a can, hold on. You probably know the stuff I mean. You get a sort of hammered finish version of this stuff, and I think that would look nice in the dash for now. And you know what? I know what you're going to say. While I've got all the gauges out, I might as well paint it. More work. Okay. Hey Alan, how you doing? Haven't seen you. I need to come down and see that canary yellow truck of yours. It looks amazing. Oh. This is, you're surprising me with how many people have joined for a spur of the moment thing. Hold on, right. Yeah, Kent, rubber seals around the doors. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to seal up the windows. I'm gonna go for a one-piece window here. Normally they have the little quarter window, then the wind up here. I'm going to get a one full section that comes up and down. So I need to make a seal, not a seal, a channel for the window to come up and fill there. So I've not even thought about that yet. Well, I've thought about it, I haven't figured it out yet. Oh yeah, I was talking about the interior, sorry. So I don't know what I'm doing behind the back seat. I might just do a big sort of parcel shelf beyond the back window and then maybe have a hatch or something to store stuff. Just to keep it out of view for those nasty thievery types. Henry, the Hemi is running sweet as a nut. It's really nice. But I do still have a oil pressure issue. I think it's a dodgy gauge. So I've ordered, not gauge, the sender I think is faulty. So I've ordered a new sender. Should arrive Monday, and hopefully that's the end of it and I can start thinking about this a bit more. I don't want to tow this until I'm 100% sure that the truck is good again. Sorry Ian, I can't believe your truck isn't well. It's probably the way you drive it. Actually, I can't believe your truck isn't well because if it's a Dodge Ram, then yeah. Anyone else not get anything? Just can't hear me. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe he turned it off. Yes, you're a silly Billy. Is that because I was too loud? Bill, I'm not so much worried about the wires, but you don't have a lot of legroom in these old cars, as you know, so I really need it tucked out the way properly. It's not going to hang down. I don't want to be put my foot in the brake and pull out all the wires. That's the main reason I'm doing it, but I might as well do it right if I'm doing it at all, right? Lloyd! Hello Lloyd, nice of you to join me. Oh, Bill. Hello from Minnie, is that Minnesota? Is that what you call it, Minnie? Happy birthday. Not as old as me. I'll be 53 next year. That's shocking. That's a good point actually with the dash. Not so much on this car, but I've seen people painting their dash like bright silver and chrome and stuff, which is really bad because if the sun hits your dash right in front of you, you're going to be blinded. But the dash panel on this car kind of goes straight down, so I can pretty much do whatever colour I want. But a matte finish would be better, and I do love that hammer finish. You are silly. Jazz, very silly boy. Sorry, Kyle. Yeah, it's just a test. I'll be done in like 10 minutes, okay? And you can get the internet back, but it's all mine for now. Wow, there's so many different types of people. You've got, wow, it's mostly my target audience seems to be over 60. So if you're under 60, you're a young man on my channel. We're all young at heart though, right? was sneaking off for a wee puff because I don't want to do that in, you know, live. Right, where's Dave with the hat? That's a good point. I need to go and wake up the gimp at some point and get him on a video, don't I? Hey Mark, how you doing? I'm still intrigued. SOHC 13, where does the name come from? I thought it was from a Nissan, but it's a bike, right? My goodness. Bill, cardboard template of the rear seat panel. The problem I've got with the rear seat at the moment is I've still got those bars that were used to strengthen the roof, you know, for moving it about. I just left them in place. So when I do the rear panel, I'm going to have to cut around them or restructure that whole thing. I would like to do a sort of, a kind of roll bar over the top, because I'm going to need something solid at this section, a tube all the way around, and then I could get rid of those sort of like 2" by 1" tubes I've got around the back. They're getting in the way of any panelling right now. Turlo's Garage just sent me money. This is crazy, guys. You don't need, seriously, this is not why I'm doing it, but I really appreciate it. I mean, like, I really appreciate it. Okay, thanks for clearing that up. Sock 13. Hold on. Right, Mr. 93% Garage. I'm not an expert on this Crown Vic thing, okay? Everything you saw in my videos was basically touch and feel. I made it up as I went along, I did a bit of research. It took me ages to work out the steering rack situation, and I took a chance. I bought a manual Mustang 2 rack because someone had recommended it's about 6 inches shorter than the Crown Vic, and then when I got it here I measured it and it looks approximately right. Remember, it's all about the pinion angle from where the end of the steering rack joins the little arms. And it looks about right, but remember, I've not driven this thing, so take it, everything I do, take it with a pinch of salt until I'm driving down the road and back again safely. So you're on the Crown Vic Facebook page, because it's really good. If not, I'll post a link. Frankie, Rutherford, what smoke are you talking about? What are you talking about, the smoke? Do you see something I didn't? Thanks, Mike. I try my best. I keep rubbing my hands, not because I'm like, I'm not like weird, I'm just cold. You know what, Bill? I've been thinking about bikes lately. I hope my wife isn't watching, but I quite fancy a bike. Not had a bike for many years, but there's room here for a bike, right? A nice little Harley or something. They're not that expensive. Right, I'll check that out. I'll check that link out. Hello, the masterminded. That's an intriguing name. Oh, right, stop it. I'm not doing this to... No, stop sending money. I mean, I love money, but seriously. Okay, solo handyman. Really, that was too generous. You've already been really generous to me. I'm going to have to stop this. Just... Mark, I don't know. Next project, I mean, I'm barely halfway through this project. I would love to get... I always wanted like a big muscle car, okay, but all the really sought after stuff is really expensive. I'd love a 65 Mustang, for example. Forget it. But I'm kind of growing partial to the 50s Chevys now. Or even the 50s Fords, basically anything 50s. I love the big wings at the back and all the chrome. Or even a truck. A 50s truck or car. I think that's what we'll be doing next. But as I say, long way to go. I still can't go over that solo handyman. You've got to stop that. Wow. So generous, thank you. Ah, damn. My wife's on. She said no bikes. Hey Herb, nice of you to join me tonight. You'll be getting similar weather to us. You're actually pretty close, relatively speaking, down in Michigan, aren't you? Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. Really like your channel. I like what you're doing. I like everything you're doing actually. It's enjoyable. Yeah. Look, I'm not exactly busted. I mean, I'm using her laptop for goodness sake. She knows I'm doing this. I'm only joking about all these big things. Hey Nathan, everyone say hello to Nathan. He's in Scotland. He's my oldest son's best friend in Scotland. And he's tuned in. So thanks. Wait a minute. It's 3 in the morning, Nathan. Get to your bed. Masterminded. Play the music next. What, like do 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 do? That's the only Mastermind music I know. Penny, the weather here is actually pretty good today. It was, I mean, it's like 6 degrees, but the sun was out. No reason not to be working, but it's getting nasty next week. Hence why I was saying I don't know when I'm going to get this for its safety. You know what, I can put a tarp over it, can't I? A couple of ratchet straps, good to go. Ted! Hey Ted, thanks for joining. Everyone say hello to Ted, my benefactor, who's contributed so much to this project. I'll never be able to repay that. But at least my project's not taken 30 years. But Ted is doing it right. Right, Masterminded, you must be in the UK then, because no one else would get that reference unless you were in the UK. Thanks, Frankie. Yeah, everyone hit the like for whatever reason. Helps with the algorithms. Hey Joe, Nova Scotia. We had planned to visit Nova Scotia this summer with friends that were coming over from Scotland. Our best friends, Daz and Louisa. Obviously they couldn't make it, so we decided we're going to wait. We'll go. Hopefully we'll go next year. So we need to do that tour around Nova Scotia, and it looks really nice. I miss the ocean, I must say. Alright Nathan, I'll let you off. I'm one to talk, I stay up all night. But I'm a grown up, apparently. Oh yeah, Herb, don't get me wrong, if I get this on the road I will be driving it all winter. That's not a problem. It's got snow tyres on it. No excuse. Wow, Morocco, eh? Fancy. Do you live in Morocco or are you on vacation? Ted, you're doing it right. I know you're doing it right. I've seen you at work. Of course I know what Scotia means. Come on. That's an easy one. Although, why is there Halifax in New Scotland? Halifax is in England. They should fix that. No, I don't have a heater. I should maybe think about that, right? I've got I've got long johns and I've got a polar jacket that I can put on. I'll be fine. And I'll get a wee blanket for my wife. Yes, Bill, that's exactly what I'll do. Anything I've made recently, including tonight, which is just crazy, I will put in a pot. Um, I mean, it's like $60 to rent the trailer, and then it can be up to about $90 for the safety test. But that doesn't sound much. But once you get it back, and then you go to the safety office, MTO, you have to pay for the registration, pay for the plates, pay for the sticker. So it works out about 400 or 500 all in. So it's not the end of the world, but I've just dropped $1,000 in the truck, you know. Yarmouth. Yarmouth, that's near Halifax in England, isn't it? Or is it Yarmouth, Ontario? It's got to be Ontario, isn't it? Yeah, because it's Greater Yarmouth if it's in England. Yeah, my algorithm's acting up all the time. I know the feeling, mate. Hey Jazz, welcome back. That's alright, Penny, I have no intention of driving to Manitoba. You know, we actually get the best weather. In fact, the people down in Windsor, I think they get the best weather in Canada with regards to temperature, and it doesn't rain so much. They get a bit of snow, but we get great temperatures. Let's face it. I mean, it's still like above freezing, and you guys have been freezing for like 2 months now, right? Thank you, Mark, and thanks for watching the truck. I wasn't really expecting anyone to watch the truck stuff, but I figured I might as well record everything I was doing, uh, just so I knew where everything went back together. eyes are going funny. I actually need reading glasses to read this print, so I'm kind of... I look like one of the two Ronnies with these on. Masterminded. What's my plan with the car? Just drive it, love it, enjoy it, park it up, watch for people's reactions, and make lots and lots of YouTube videos. That's the plan. Oh, you're talking about like power and stuff, aren't you? I don't even know how fast it's going to be. It's got a small block V8 350 from a 75 Camaro, so it should have, you guys tell me, anywhere from 250 horsepower upwards. I don't know. I think it really depends on what sort of fuel injection or carburetor you put in these engines. Yeah, which one of the two Ronnies? Either the small boring one or the big fat funny one. I'll go for the big fat funny one. I think they're both dead now, aren't they? Which is a shame, I really like them. 4 candles. Hold on, I'm catching up. Frankie, what kind of door handle is that? That one? That's actually the original door handle. So it's a Chevy. I don't know what else I can say. But you're probably wondering why it's sticking out so far. It's because I installed it badly. It should be in by about... should be further in by an inch. Yeah, Ronnie Barker, he was the best. How does it feel to do a rebuild into the unknown? Actually really satisfying, because I have a future engine project in mind which requires fuel injection, and it actually requires a modern ECU. I've got something on the back burner, and I do have parts for it in the basement. That would make an epic video. I'm not going to tell you any more about it until I get the engine that I need, and then I need to decide on the vehicle it's going in. But a little tease for you there. But it will be a modern fuel injected V8, all aluminum. Say that 3 times fast. Ted, really? Come on, thank you so much, but you don't have to. You've given me so much. Oh well, that's it. I've got enough now to book my car in and get it safetied. So, night all. There's no way I was doing this. Thanks, Turlo. I appreciate that, but you should really warn people that I'm just making up as I go along. But I appreciate that. No, it's not an LS. Hold off on those mirrors. I think I'll take them off the wish list. The problem with the mirror that's on my wish list is only one, and I'm going to need 2, and I think that's a wee bit too much to ask. But they would mount, I don't know if you can see that there, can you? The mirrors I want mount about here or here and hang down, and they're sitting a bit there, but I don't know. I might just, I'll just hold off on the mirrors until swap meets hopefully next year. These'll do for now. Who cares what's happening behind me? I'm away out front. James, all aluminium. Aluminium head, aluminium block. So that narrows it down a bit. That doesn't sound possible, does it? I might check that. I'm pretty sure it was all aluminium. Well, hello old cronies garage. Welcome to our little channel. Everyone's having a laugh at my expense. But thanks for joining in, and thanks YouTube for recommending me to a complete stranger. Anyway, that was Scott I was talking to. Scott at Old Cronies Garage. I'll need to look up his channel. Okay, aluminium. Aluminium is how we say it properly. I don't know what colour. Masterminded, I need your name. I can't keep calling you the Masterminded. What's your name? I don't know about colour, honestly. The body will have to be perfect before I paint it. He said flange. Azu, I'm a wee bit behind with half-ass stuff, which is a sin because he's really good and enjoys his channel. I've just been busy. I'll need to look up his Pontiac coupe. Ted, hold on a second, you're a wee bit high there. I'm not that tall. Thank you, Turlo's Garage, for more funding. Honestly, we're there now. We're there. We can relax. You know what? What I'll probably do, I'm going to set up a sort of membership thing or something like that, so that you've got like nice little icons or whatever it is, freebie stuff that you get, and I'll send you invites, right? I've got to pronounce it aluminum or the Americans don't understand what I'm talking about or they take the mickey out of me, okay? Yeah, Scott, I'd love an old truck. Well, not old, but just something with a similar engine to this, without all the electronics. Just a jump in and drive thing. I mean, I don't want to get rid of my truck with all the toys. I want both. I want 2 trucks. I want 3 hot rods, 2 muscle cars, and a Ferrari. Is that too much to ask for? Nah, I don't want a Ferrari. Yeah, I'll check out your channel, old crony. That sounds very interesting. The Ozark. I need to watch the Ozark, it looks really spooky. No, I've not decided on a colour, Nathan. Keep up. I've got to get the body all finished before I can paint it. Yeah. And I'm not a painter. And that is a job that I might actually pay for someone else to do, to be honest. It would be criminal to spend all this time in the car and then hand paint it. I mean, I've got a compressor and I've got a proper spray gun, and I've painted some panels in the past, but I've never done a whole car, and I could just destroy it. It could look terrible. But I know we're talking anywhere from 5 to 10 grand for a half decent paint job. I beg to differ, Joe. All I have to do is rent one of those big tent things and have a little extractor, zip the doors closed so no one can see what I'm doing. There we go. Don't tell the local authorities though. I mean, I've got my mask that. Who sent me the mask? Was it Randy? I think Randy sent me the mask. So I'll be safe. No, I'm not that good. Thank you, Solo Handyman. Why do I keep forgetting your name? Solo Handyman sent me cash. You guys are crazy. Crazy in a good way. Right, I need to wrap this up. My son will be wanting the internet back. Yeah, Scott, we're all waiting for this virus to GTF. Just roll out these vaccines and everyone can start getting shot. And then get back to normal. Back to life. Buddy Holly just joined. Thank you very much, buddy. It's an honour to have you on my channel. Because I was thinking of taking this to the levee. No, I'm not going to go there. Mike, it's got the clear coat on just now, but it's not the best. I only use the clear coat out of the can, the Rust-Oleum stuff, which is really good, but I need to really give it layers and layers of the clear coat because the rust is starting to come through. Surface rust is okay, but when it starts getting really deep into the metal, then things start getting a bit, crumbly. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. That was a great test, and you guys have given me enough money to go and get my car safetied, so that was worth getting out of bed for, right? Thank you very much. I appreciate you all joining today, and we're done. See you in the next one. Take care. Have a nice weekend. Love you all. Oh, that was a bit sappy, right?